that happened. Anyway, live right here from the Kia Forte, where I'm protected from the storm outside. Otherwise, I would be out there reporting this news to you. Oh, a news story. First, the story Stetson. Story Stetson's got to come on. I would be out there reporting what the this news to you. Okay, so I don't know what is going on over here, but we need to. My laptop apparently is the one that's watching. I didn't know that. So I'm going to close the laptop and there we go. Hey, the stuff that happens when you're trying to do stuff live and trying to figure out this whole thing, the story that just happened before our eyes as I sat in my office, in my corner office. It's got windows, and all of a sudden we start hearing this stuff, this scuffle, and I look outside and this couple is fighting, and he's got a hold of her hair. When I see it first, he's got a hold of her hair and she's got her head kicked back like that. And then a fight ensues. And I didn't know what the fight was about until they tried to start getting into the back seat. They're opening the back door where you could see there was a couple of kids in car seats in the back seat. In the back seat, mind you. This story, this breakdown of this couple is where I'm having this mind-blowing moment. Take the story Stetson off for a second, because this story just blew my mind. Because I have been like a madman talking about this hand GPS and how you can go from destruction to construction, from destroying not only your life but yourself, to being able to build or rebuild yourself, your marriage, for not only yourself, but for your kids. Okay, so this couple's breakdown just became my own personal breakthrough when it comes to this little old hand GPS. And I know I'm coming and big old news flash to like breakthroughs, and I'm probably talking to myself here. I didn't put this all through this normal channels. I just jumped on live to let you know of this breakthrough of watching this couple fight outside the my office. Hey, my brother. I'm assuming brother. I'm used to saying brother. I see it CJS. Love to have you. I appreciate you. But in any case, this couple outside my corner office, looking through the window, hair pulled. The guy had her hair pulled back, and I could see her head go like this. They went for the door. They've got kids in the back seat. Now, I don't know what was going on. I don't know if they are boyfriend, girlfriend, married. I don't know that part. All I know is what I saw, and their breakdown just became my breakthrough. And my breakthrough now becomes yours, because I'm sharing this in a news broadcast. Because to me, this is news. This is huge right here. And I cannot believe how freaking awesome this news is. Not just for me, I'm excited right here. This breakdown of this couple says they were on the left hand. Okay, they're destroying. Can you imagine the kids? I don't know how old the kids were. I could see two in the back seat. How devastating is it for a kid, 4 years old, 5 years old, in car? One of them is in a car seat. I could tell that. How devastating is it for them to do that in front of their kids, fighting, screaming, knock down, drag out fight? I could not believe it. I could not believe my eyes. And then my heart, as I began to think about the devastation, not just the devastation for this couple, guess what it did for me and for my shift 20 years ago when I punched a hole in the freaking wall. Here, let me punch that way, because that was me. That was me in a moment, a monster moment of my own. And the whole reason I jump on these and start to do this with the hand GPS like this, the hand, because I know in my heart that this couple's breakdown, I thought it was personal. I thought this hand was a personal thing. And with this couple's knockdown, drag out fight, this, I don't know if it was a custody battle, but the custody battle has been on my mind. Yesterday, 11:11. I put together some stuff about 11:11, and the next freaking day, this happens. And I am just okay. Okay, I'm just gonna take a moment, compose myself, because if I stay in that mode, my mind right now is crazy. I mean, my mind motor, the RPMs getting out there to the red line. That's what my mind motor is doing right now. But it's not the destructive cascade that happens that I used to have. I used to have that unquiet mind that wouldn't shut up. And I would even tell my mind, shut the hell up, right in the middle. And there's nobody around. And I just yell it because there's so many voices going on, so many like just confusion and craziness that goes on the left hand side. And I just do that. I couldn't sleep. I had the anxiety. I have all the shift. I shifted all over myself back then so that you don't have to shift your pants today. Don't be like Mike of the old back there. Be like Mike that from here forward decides to be a builder of legacies, not a destroyer of lives, destroyer of kids like this couple outside. I mean, wow. I still need to take a breath. Focus, focus, focus. And that's the whole thing. Focus. Where's the focus, guys? If you can somehow paint a picture in your mind, and I say this many times, I've said it in my coaching career one-on-one, I've said it to myself. Begin, here's a good place to start. Begin with the end in mind. Left hand, we do not do that. We are blind to where we are going. All we know is we have this thought. We don't know it's destructive. I didn't know what I was doing when I was thinking she's destroying my life. That's my thought 20 years ago. And I don't know what kind of thoughts this couple was having when they had this knockout, drag out fight, but I know what my thoughts were back then when my wife suddenly left. She's destroying my life. My belief that began to happen in my heart, I need to get revenge. I believe this is wrong. I believe my life is in danger as I know it. Here comes the rage. I'm going to go get her back no matter what. I bang on the door, burst my way in, start grabbing stuff like you're coming back with me right now, right now. No, 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 she says 3 times. And then I do something like this couple did just outside the McOffice window. And I call her an F and B, and I punch a hole in the freaking wall, and not knowing that my kids were there. I was a monster in a moment. Don't do that. That's the breaking news, is that this hand GPS is not just for me personal, it's an interpersonal. Imagine this, with thinking of the end in mind first with the end in mind. How do we go from that destroyer thought, destroyer beliefs, and the destroyer feelings and the actions, where I no longer have a wedding band on my left hand, which led to my whole life being destroyed. I did this. I chose to destroy my life. I did that. Now, how do I go from that to this, to the thought that builds something, the pinky, the destination, the legacy, to where my kids can see a warrior dad that fights for them? Begin with the end in mind. That's, if you don't get anything else out of this, please get that. Begin with the end in mind. When you first have that destroyer thought, pattern interrupt. I'm thinking, and think until you can figure out a builder. I don't care what the thought is, but make it a builder thought. Because by seeing that couple hair pull and fight over and open the rear door, and right there in front of the kids, right before my very eyes, I know personal experience what destructive thoughts can lead to. And it's not good. And and it takes zero work to do that. Zero work. Zero. It's all downhill. It's all downhill from here. A pathway to destruction. Where do you destroy your life? And it can happen in a freaking moment with this finger right here, the left finger with the rage. And then, if that's not bad enough, in the moment you have this. And then after, you have the regret and you have the all of the crap, all the shift that you load up in the trailer that's behind you. And then for a decade, if you're anything like me, you struggle clawing your way out of this freaking divorce ditch. And I struggle and I crawled on I was on my belly crawling trying to get out of that divorce ditch. I did. And I spent a decade doing that. So you that's listening and watching right now, I see there's comments. I'm sorry I haven't been keeping up with the comments, but I'm doing this right now so that you don't take the decade that I did, no matter where you are. I don't care if you're at this stage of thoughts or maybe you've already just what you think has already destroyed your life. I don't care where along the path you are. Know this, I've been fully destroyed. I chose that. And now I choose to become better, to become a better builder of not only my life, but somehow or another, over time, I can get back with my kids that are still estranged. 20 some odd years when I punched that hole in the wall it was with my right, but I'm going to say it was with my left mentally because I didn't know any of this back then. I was solo clawing my way out of the divorce ditch. Don't do that. Join us. We've got a Facebook fortress, guys, a Facebook fortress for those of you men only at this point, men only, women, it's coming for a group like you as well. Don't worry, your time is coming. A Facebook fortress that says you're not alone, first and foremost. And second, come and share your stories. No shame, no guilt, no it's drama free, hate free, judgment free, like my Planet Fitness truck stop, judgment free inside the Facebook fortress that I and my team now defend with our lives. I do. And the fact that that just showed up and I look hands free. This guy that just put that there, Dan, my heart goes out to him because we have connected. And I haven't even met this guy. Okay. He's my virtual assistant. We haven't met in person. We meet almost daily, not not necessarily video, but text and working back and forth. This guy right here is helping me get the message of. And the message, it's simple, guys, gals. You're not alone. Don't be alone like Mike of the past, clawing your way by yourself. That sucks. That sucks ass, if you ask me. Be like the Mike of today, the convoy commander of today that's building something that will get you from going alone, clawing your way out of the divorce ditch, whether you're a dad or a mom or a grandma or a grandpa, or maybe you're a kid that's in the back seat watching your parents fight like there's nobody. What the hell is that? And those kids, what do you think what's their mind going to be when they grow up? Do you think they're going to be destroyers or are they going to be builders? My guess, from what they're seeing, what they're experiencing, and the pain that they're going to have, because hurt people, left hand from the jump, you're going to end up hurting those that you love. You may not realize it in the moment, like I didn't realize it. Begin with the end in mind. Oh my gosh. I see this comment. Look at this right here. I'm not a dad, but I am a child of divorced parents watching. He's watching my videos, and it's really opened his eyes to what his dad went through and felt in real time. Guys, this is a new, I started this like it's a news broadcast, and it's news to me that the hand GPS, I can't read his name, Pop Tripica. I think that hopefully I'm saying that right. Pop Tripica, thank you from my heart to yours of jumping on. See that right there? That takes what he just did is builder, because he could have kept this to himself, but he decided he wanted to jump on this news broadcast because he suddenly felt in a builder way. He first thought, hey, I have something I could share on this news broadcast that could help others. I'm not a dad, he says, and I'm guessing he's not divorced. I don't know, but he is a child that was sitting in the back seat watching. I'm guessing he's seen his parents fight. Maybe he can, hell, I don't know. I left the option open to bring him on if he wants to come on. I don't know that part yet. I don't know how all that works even. That's where I am. All right. All I know is this is important. This hand GPS that I here first, I kept it hidden, guys. I'm over here hiding stuff like I'm some guru. I'm no freaking guru. I got the ugly mug. I've got crap going on, but you know what I do have? I've got a passion to share this, the hand GPS. I wore orange again because it's the rescue color. I'm here to rescue as convoy commander anyone who will follow me and jump into our convoy. The link is right there if you want to, if you're a man, if you're a divorced dad. The kid thing that he's talking about right there, that's another avenue. We could have a group. I don't know what's it going to be. Dads of divorce, moms of divorce, kids of divorce. KOD, kids of divorce. Boom, right there. And this guy right here, he could lead it if he wanted to. He could, if he's got a builder mindset, which I'm guessing he does. I don't know for sure. But I'm always looking for someone that says, hey, convoy commander, hey, Mike Mack, and raise your hand and say, man, I want to be a part of what you're doing. Newsflash, I didn't know I was going to say that. I know I need help. I know this is worldwide. And then we get more of the story. Pop Trepica. Much love, 23, not married. Parents divorced when I was 8 with a messy many-year-old custody battle. Custody battle. Thank you, Pop Trepica. Custody battle is the number two storm in the perfect storm. And if you know the movie, like I do, my favorite drama type movie, true life story of fishermen that go out looking for the big bucks. And what do? Ooh, see, now that sparks a lot of stuff in my head right now for content, for what to say right now, but I can't. I'll be here for the rest of the night doing this. Perfect storm. Bottom line, perfect storm, guys. Custody battles, custody warfare, number 2 of the storms. Want to know the other two? Financial devastation. Yeah, last weekend, financial flat tire for me. Didn't go home to see my kids. I had to do the video thing. Had to work in overtime in the middle of my weekend, along with having a financial flat tire. Are you catching what I'm saying? I'm sharing my shift so that you don't shift your pants or shift all over yourself because of my shift. I'm sharing it. True, no filter, raw. Custody warfare. 2. What's coming? It's coming. And the reason I'm wearing orange most of the time right now, it's coming. 3 major storms are to converge on the kids, the dads, and the moms of divorce. Want to know what the third one is? I should leave it right there and not tell you. I should leave it right there and not tell you. No, I'll tell you. The perfect storm that's going to be humongous. It will capsize your little vessel. It will capsize your little vessel, and you will be drowning with these 3: financial devastation, child warfare that I just saw, and the third, holiday hell. You put those 3 together. If you're experiencing these 3 storms at the same time, imagine why, like me, you finally figure out or think it's not worth it anymore. I'm going to take my final exit off this third rock from the sun. Don't do that. Don't be like Mike, the past. Yeah, I have that in my past where my dog saved me. Don't be like that guy. Don't be like Mike of the past. Be like Mike. Now, this got this orange color on for rescue, counting this hand GPS with the thoughts, the beliefs, the emotions. The ring is the actions that leads to the consequences or the destination. Begin with the end. This one, builder, right hand. Begin with that in mind. Don't begin with this. It's just going to land you in jail or worse. I love you guys. I I have a forced overtime tonight. It's getting on to 4 o'clock. I still need to go take a shower at my truck stop, Planet Fitness truck stop. You guys are like, what? And I shared this with a guy that said he's going to the gym. I said, are you going to Planet Fitness? And he said, yes. I said, that's my truck stop. There's no trucks pulling there. That's not a truck stop. I said, truck stop is for me. I've got an inner big rig. And he just burst out laughing, and someone else had heard. And I hear this big old chuckle from the guy that works in my McOffice. He cleans up my shift. Anyway, it's just a fun little ending to say, look, guys, it's I've got to go take care of myself because Planet Fitness, when I'm doing this stuff out of my car and working at my McOffice and going to work overnight shifts from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. that I just did last night, I'm going to do again tonight. I've got to go take a shower. I've got to go put some clean clothes on. I got to get ready. I got to prepare. I might even do the massage chair thing for 25 freaking bucks a month. My truck stop, my Planet Fitness truck stop is going to help me get ready for tonight's shift. It could do the same for you, especially if you're struggling with the perfect storm that's coming. Wow, it's all coming together, isn't it? Like a perfect storm. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to yours. My 4 o'clock alarm is going to go off. It is 3:56. I'm going to end this by saying this. I love you guys. I love you guys for coming on. Man, Pop Trepica, you are the bomb, dude. And that bomb in a good way, because the divorce bomb back there, the wreckage, the bomb that you just gave us, Pop Trepica, is a good one that can pierce so many hearts, especially kids that were 8 years old when their mom and dad were having this messy custody battle going on. Whew. And now he's here watching videos from an old ugly mug dude, and he's gaining a whole new perspective. Thank you. From my heart to yours, much love. A coach that's not really a coach anymore. It's more like I'm becoming the convoy commander, and I am honored beyond belief to be able to do something I never thought possible. Thank you for viewing. Now I gotta go. And I'm all okay. How do I end this thing? There's an X on here somewhere. X marks the spot. Love you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Here I go. End stream.